So in 2022, one Nigerian senator, Mr. Ike Ekweremadu, and his wife, Beatrice, were both sentenced to 8 years and 4 years imprisonment respectively because of their involvement in body part donation. Kidney buying to be specific. This happened in the UK. It was not as if they were ritualists or into organ harvesting, no. But something happened that led them into trouble. So here's the backstory. Mr. Ike Ekweremadu was a Nigerian senator and his wife Beatrice was a legal practitioner in Nigeria. They both had a daughter, Sonia Ekweremadu. She was based in the UK, schooling and also undergoing medical treatment because she has a medical condition called focal segmental glomerulosclerosis, a disease that affects kidney function. But she has been relying on regular dialysis to manage her kidney condition. But at some point, it seems the dialysis were not working anymore or it was money consuming. Now, Sonia has to do a kidney transplant as soon as possible and a kidney donor is needed. So her father, Mr. Ike, met with one doctor in Nigeria to help them get a donor. The doctor's name was Obinna Obeta. You see, Obinna was based in Nigeria, but he has professional ties with some experience in the United Kingdom healthcare system. So Obinna helped the Ekweremadu family to get a donor. That was when he met with one young man called David. David was a street trader in Lagos. He was about 21 years old. So the doctor discussed the deal with the boy. According to details, it was alleged that Mr. Ike Ekweremadu told the boy what they needed him for and promised to relocate him to the UK, get a job for him, and also give him a sum of 3.5 million naira, about $7,000 at the time. But you see, come to think of it, according to the law, it is an offense to offer someone money in return for their body parts. If you are looking for a donor, it has to be someone who willingly wants to donate, not you persuading them with your money. Such acts is violent to the law. But one way or the other, the young boy agreed, probably because of the money. Then they finalized and proceeded to flying the boy outside of the country. Everything was done and then they flew the boy down to United Kingdom. Now, when they got to the hospital in London, the Ekweremadu family lied to the doctors that the boy was a cousin to their daughter Sonia, reason why he has come to willingly donate his kidney. But before the operation commenced, they had to run a medical test on the boy to check if he is in good condition to donate or not. It was during this test that the medics explained to the boy the full meaning of what he has come to London to do and the risk behind donation of his own kidney. So the boy got scared and refused to donate, saying that he wasn't aware of what he came to do. And you see, the hospital cannot force him. Now, that was where the first problem started from. The Ekweremadu family became upset, probably because of all the money that they had spent, so they started treating the boy somehow. And at one point, they even told the hospital that if they cannot operate on the boy, they would take him back to Nigeria and do the transplants there. So the boy overheard them, and he knew if they should take him back to Nigeria, they would force him to do the donation, which he wasn't willing to do. So in a bid to save his own life, the boy ran away into the street of London. He started sleeping on the street and churches. For some days, he was reportedly homeless, as those who brought him to the United Kingdom did not provide adequate support for him anymore since he refused to donate. But you see, when life became difficult for him on the street, the boy went to a police station in Staines, London and reported the whole incident to them. So the police took up the case by informing the UK authority, and that was how the whole case escalated. The UK authority went to the hospital and got Mr. Ekweremadu arrested with his wife and Dr. Obinna Obeta. They were caught and charged with organ trafficking under the UK Modern Slavery Act 2015 and were also accused of arranging the young boy to travel from Nigeria to UK under false pretense, intending to exploit him by removing one of his kidney for transplantation. So Mr. Ike Ekweremadu was sentenced to 9 years and 8 months in prison. His wife Beatrice was sentenced to 4 years and 6 months in prison, while Dr. Obinna Obeta was sentenced to 10 years in prison for being the one who brought the boy to the family. Apparently, he saw that the boy was young, poor and vulnerable. So Sonia Ekweremadu, the daughter who needed the transplant, wasn't charged for any offense because she seems not to know anything about the case, but her parents were both in prison. And as for the young boy, the UK authority ensured that he was given temporary housing and access to basic needs. They provided him with care as a victim of trafficking. And that was how the young boy seek asylum in the UK. And as we speak, Mr. Ike Ekweremadu, his wife, and the doctor are both in prison in the United Kingdom. But looking deep into this case, should we say the boy was deceived to the UK or the love of money led him to the situation? Because the people claimed they told him what he was coming to do. But the boy said he wasn't aware, that the only thing they told him was he was coming to the UK to work.